This is the Millennial Podcast,
This
and
is
I'm your host, Tank.
And I'm your co-host, Skinless Turtle.
Alright, what I've looked up so far is the sightings in the United States. And it's not just the United States that's getting affected by the clown shit. Like, it goes all the way over to Europe, to where they've talked about clowns being reported, but not seen.
So someone, like the kids around here saying, "Oh, a clown offered me candy
Yeah,
to go into the woods."
yeah.
I mean, except around here there was a lot more than.
Oh, yeah, I think there was like,
There's a few that's been reported from what I've seen on the news and stuff like that.
yeah, I think there was like, what, 10 sightings or 13 sightings or something like that. They said a lot of them are pranks, like they outed them a lot of them as prank, but then they were like, well, we're still going to take them seriously.
I mean, they have to,
Oh, yeah.
because supposedly they carry around machetes and guns.
Right.
And,
And they're trying to lure kids in the woods with candy and shit, and like, they're just going, and they're giving a bad rep to actual clowns. Like, I even have a quote here from a professional clown.
I hate clowns, period, but
Okay.
I understand where he's coming from.
Yeah.
Give like clown in general,
Right. He's like,
So-
I've been flipped off, I've been booed, I've had trash thrown at me. There's been excessive profanity at his shows, and he's just like, it's just, they're harassing him, and he's not even doing anything but performing at like a kid's birthday.
Yeah, everyone I've seen though is like the picture of the clown was like, Stephen King's It.
Yes.
You
Yes,
know.
I've seen a lot of that. I've seen a lot of the black and white clown, the like real dumb, like with the hair sticking out,
Oh
and
yeah,
it's kind of the skinny neck mask or whatever.
yeah, that's pretty stupid.
Oh yeah,
I know.
it's all
Let a
stupid,
clown show up behind my house. It's over.
right?
I'm not gonna run. Like, you better hope my dogs don't eat you before I get to you.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the original sightings I seen, and I'm not sure exactly where they were because it was a YouTube video. But there was a clown, and he was like this big dude, and he's dressed up, and he comes up on the porch, and he grabs the pumpkin, and he smashes the pumpkin. He just like rips it apart like this, and he's like, ugh, and he just smashes it on the ground, and then he looks at the camera, and walks out the gate. Like, it was a gated property, obviously not a locked gate, but it was a it was a nice like big gate that he just walked in. There's a security camera just so happened to be on the porch, assuming Halloween time.
I mean, if it's gated, like.
Well, yeah, it was
You got the
vandalism.
money
It
for
was
it.
trespassing.
You got the money for a gate. You better have a camera on you. And shit.
Right? And like, why doesn't the gate have a lock on it, like a master lock,
Like electronic.
or like electronic locks, where you have to put a key code in or something? But I guess you could just kind of bust the key code, couldn't you? And it would release the whole magnetic system.
I mean, maybe, or maybe put a fail-safe on it
True.
until it's override from inside.
Okay.
I mean,
So it
you
would
got
set an
it.
alarm off then.
I imagine stuff as sophisticated as that, and then send a signal, and freaking nice area.
So
But
signal to AEP. Hello. Is your shit okay? No, motherfucker. It's not. Well, that
Yeah.
sucks. We're getting over it right now.
no, I mean, sir, I think there's a clown on your porch. I think there's a what on my porch? What do you mean there's a clown on my porch, sir? He's like,
He's out there juggling. He's riding on one
No.
wheeler.
no, he's actually destroying your shit. Bro.
Yeah.
For real.
Like, for real. He's breaking your shit now.
Send the police. Okay, well, it'll be about 35 minutes.
Yes.
I mean, because these clowns are being reported, but the cops can't catch a clown running around in daylight.
Well, they're saying when they get there, the clowns aren't even dressed. There's no clowns.
Like, you'd see someone, like, how's someone gonna wash all that paint off their face? I mean,
Well,
if it's on a full mask.
Yeah, if it's a full mat. But I'm thinking it's just a pair of gloves with a hoodie and a mask. And a lot of it's pranksters. A lot of it's people jumping out the woods, scaring people, and then
people
going
to-
back through the woods. They probably got like a secret pathway.
I mean, I guess that would lead into, like, people trying to feed the media and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
hyping them
Like,
up.
maybe 5 or 6 clown sightings exploded to like 20 clown sightings.
I mean, I guarantee there are crazy nuts out there. Like,
Oh, there is. There's an actually extreme story here where a mom fought off a clown because it was trying to grab her little girl. Like, she said she thought it was just going to reach down and like kiss her hand, but the clown grabbed her hand and started tugging on her, and the mom like kicked the clown off, and like even something like that, the cops didn't find him. There's no
Like,
arrest.
how? How don't you find them?
I don't know,
It's
man.
a clown. I mean,
It's just
but-
they're not, like I said, they're not. They're when they're showing up to certain cases, like certain cases, they are showing up. The clowns are there, and they're arresting them.
I've heard of like 2,
Yeah,
something like that,
yeah,
recently. But I mean, granted, I haven't looked into it too much. I just know, let a clown come to my house. Let me see a clown on the side of the road. I'm gonna tag him and be like, oh, dude, he jumped out and I got scared shitless with everything that's been going on.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, because I mean, obviously you have a raccoon jump out, you're like, oh, what the hell was that, man?
Right,
That was
it's
a
an instant
freaking
reaction.
elephant. But have a clown jump out, like, yeah, I mean, natural reaction, my hand's gonna try and kill him. Like, oh, sorry, bro. Get out, kick him a couple times, back over him, double tap,
Double tap.
zombie land.
Oh,
ever
dude,
watch
that'd be
it?
yes.
You ever watch it?
Zombieland was amazing.
What's that, like rule number 2 or 3 in Zombieland?
Yes.
Double tap. It's on.
Yes, just to make sure he's dead.
Clown apocalypse.
Clownocalypse. Clown on your lips.
I like it.
Clown on your lips. All right, so there was actually a 14-year-old that went on Instagram, dressed up as a clown, through some kind of clown Instagram page, and threatened all of his classmates just to get followers.
Dude, that is nuts.
Right, just to get followers, just to get media attention, because it's something going on. It's a trending topic. So he probably, I'm assuming he hashtagged the hell out of it. So he
Oh,
dresses
yeah.
up as a clown, puts his video
Did he get in
out.
trouble?
Yeah, of course he got in trouble.
Well, you better got in trouble.
Yeah, I mean he was
that's like,
14, but I don't
that's
know what
like-
kind of charges he got.
That's still inducing panic
Oh yeah,
in public.
that's
I
like
mean,
calling a bomb threat at this point, because it's such a big widespread media scare right now.
Oh, dude, I actually seen on the news. Excuse me about behind my house. I heard they actually put a school on lockdown because there was a clown sighting near the school, close to the school, where he was threatening to go in and kill children and stuff like that.
Oh
That was-
wow.
That was fairly recent. I don't know exactly where it was at.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure anyone could go and look it up easy and know.
Well, I found
Google it.
actually a school, Penn State University, that had a clown sighting, and hundreds of students band together for an overnight manhunt against this clown to try to find it. So that might even be the same story you're telling as Penn State University, where all these students. Because I heard Penn State.
Well, see, it was
and I
like,
heard Penn
It was
State.
like a grade school or.
Oh, okay.
you know,
So it was more of
elementary
like a
school.
smaller school.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, okay. I heard up around Kent State,
Yeah.
about 45 minutes up the road from here, there was a clown sighting. Blah
Yeah.
blah blah. And from what I could gather, I didn't look too far into it to verify it all, but from what I could gather, is 2 students were arrested in the incidents up in Kent State, and 1 student was actually stabbed.
Okay.
So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the truth behind it.
Yeah, I
or
don't
anything.
either. I haven't heard, like, I didn't see anything on that about the news. Like, when I looked it up, I looked up clown sightings, and I looked up what was going on in the actual news. And that's what popped up on, I think, probably multiple sites, CNN, Fox. Basically, all the big news sites are covering this right now because it's such a big media scare. And that's exactly what it is. It's election time.
It's a cover up. There's something else that's going on.
Oh, yeah. Did you see the screenshot of The Purge?
No, but I did hear.
There was there was a screenshot of Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, and then The Purge. I've never seen the new Purge movie. It's animated or whatever. And
What's this about? Election year? The Purge election
yeah,
year?
maybe that's what it was. Election year.
Did it come out, or is that just talk? Right
I think
now?
it did come out because there's a screenshot of the 2 candidates debating, and a clown is the killer in the movie. There's 2 candidates debating, Hillary and Donald Trump, and there's clown settings on the news. And that's what the whole picture was. It was the news shot of the clown and the movie promo. It was like they're combining movies and media again, like they did with the Joker,
Oh, okay.
where they were like they slid across the map and it said Sandy Hook on it in Batman. Like in one scene, he slides across the map and it says Sandy Hook, and that's the only place written out. Everywhere else is blank on the map. and it just says Sandy Hook, and then the Sandy Hook thing happens, like a couple weeks later, and like we're getting off topic with that, but the Sandy Hook story. Have you heard about the Sandy Hook story with the school and the shooting and all that?
Yeah.
And like he got those so many guns in, and he was able to switch through all this ammunition, but they were saying they have screenshots of ambulances parked behind cars, not able to get out, just sitting there stationary. And then there was actually training going on at the exact same time, another school down the street of the exact same simulation.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That is fucked up.
And that was around, I mean, that wasn't around election time, obviously. That happened a couple years ago.
But
it was still around, like, wartime.
Just the coincidence that, you know, the purge.
Yeah.
With, you know, the presidential candidates right now. And then having the clown, you know, as a killer and everything.
Yeah, and it's like a clown epidemic going on.
As the promo, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
just a coincidence. Like, what if there's gonna start being murders now with the clowns?
Yeah, because there's no real reported murders besides there was a clown that got shot in the head.
We're good.
Yeah, there was actually a clown. The clowns have been getting beat up. One got shot.
Good.
I'm assuming he obviously lunged at somebody or came with a knife or a hatchet or something like that. He would have had to.
Try to be funny whenever people actually.
And they did say he was. I don't think he was like a legit criminal. He was just a prankster. I think that was reported that the clown that got shot in the head wasn't like a criminal.
Just out playing pranks on people, being stupid.
Yep. Just
like,
to get media attention.
Being stupid.
Right.
That's all it is. You can't be stupid.
No.
I mean, especially right now. Like, I know there is a sheriff. I forget what state it's in. I seen it. You know, I seen it when I was watching the TV and stuff like that. Freaking the county sheriff said, I'm warning anyone that wants to dress up as a clown and try and play a mean, cruel prank on someone, because our citizens are armed.
Yeah.
You know, and he gave the population and the total statistics of how many people had a carrying permit, a concealed carry permit to carry a gun, and the number was like really high. It was a high statistic versus their actual population within the county versus how many people had a carry license and everything like that.
Yeah, and it was his parents' gun. I think it was actually his mom's gun or something like that. And what was it, Connecticut or something like that? It happened.
Not exactly sure.
Okay.
I mean, freaking. Like I said,
I'm not either.
I haven't looked too far into it or nothing like
that.
Just because, you know, all I know is if the clown comes by me, I'm hurting.
Right. And like I seen a picture of it was just a Snapchat, and it was like he ran up on me, and it was a clown like this, and he was laid out, and you can see a little bit of blood on the ground, and it was like he came up on him, and he just laid him out. Right there. Just knocked him the hell out.
Like, why are you going to run? Especially like if you're in a group of people.
Yeah.
Let a clown come out. Whenever.
Oh yeah.
Like,
that would be a fucking clown mugging. That would be like the clown beating. Like that clown would just get trampled right there.
I'd be going Facebook Live instantly.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'd be like, hey, check this out. Show the clown and be like, watch what happens next, and then like kind of try and set up the phone like, all right guys. Scoot up a little bit, you know? Because I'm not gonna be worried about one damn clown. Like,
no, not in a group full of people. Even if you were by yourself and it was one clown.
If he has a machete, I'm gonna take my shoe off and I'm gonna try and hit him in the face. Cause
the machete's gonna slow him down.
Yeah,
like he's gonna. What is he gonna do? Hack you to death? Like he's just gonna like.
It would take one good one, but.
Well, yeah, but one good one would slow you down, maybe knock you out. But the adrenaline pumping. And it's a clown coming at you. You might spear him. Like you might just take him down instantly.
I'm gonna try drop kicking his face.
Yeah, like you said, you're gonna use whatever's around you, whatever you got at the time. And if there's more people, the more the better. It's not gonna
surround him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He can't do anything. Somebody runs in and grabs his arm, the other people just swarm him.
Instantly.
Yeah. It would take like 10 seconds. Everybody would circle, and then it would be like boom. Because you don't wait. In a situation like that, you do not wait. You don't keep circling the guy because then he's got a plan to attack. He's going to run after somebody, lunge the knife into somebody, run out, and just be gone. And you're just going to be chasing a clown that might be twice as fast as everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's worked up at that point. Now they're coming down from their adrenaline high, and they're like, they don't even want to run. And you're like, you know, fuck that. And you're still running this dude down. Like, You're just running through the neighborhood, just jumping over buses and shit, like ducking under cars and going through fences.
That's a little far. Maybe if there was, you know, like a freaking whole group of crazy clowns, you might have to do that. But
like, could you imagine? You chase this one clown down. He runs into a warehouse. You open the warehouse, and there's 6 clowns sitting around a table. No guns, just bats. Like, say, just one of them had a bat.
How many people are with them?
You have 5 people. There's 6 clowns, 1 with a bat, and you have 5 people. 5.
One clown with a bat. That's the only thing they got.
Yeah, one clown with one bat. The rest of them are like fists or gloves or maybe spike knuckles or something to wear.
Spike knuckles?
I don't know. I don't want it to be like they have the higher advantage, but like you guys have nothing but yourselves.
I mean, if there's only one baseball bat and they're sitting around, they're just getting drunk playing poker. And
Yeah, exactly. Because it would be 6 clowns getting drunk. Maybe they're goons, but they're not gonna be that pumped to like have guns because they're not an organized gang. They might be 6 pranksters sitting around in a warehouse and he ran back.
Like, you got one baseball bat? Come here, baseball bat. Go.
Yeah.
Like, you better hope you hit me that first time because you
just hit him with that MMA move and you just hit him in the Kimura lock and just break his arm. He's done.
Well, I don't know how to do Kimura lock, nothing like that. But
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him with that Superman punch.
Yes.
Like, you better hope that you knock me out when you swing that bat the first time.
Yeah. Because if you miss, it's done.
It's over.
Because you're not going to be able to swing back. And even if he does swing back the other way, it's going to be a weaker hit. And by the time he's done that, you blocked it.
By the time he even started, because I'm going to be coming in, like, trying to cover the side of my head to cushion the blow and just take one.
Okay,
and,
6 small clowns, like 3'2", full of in a ride.
Dude.
And, like, I'm talking, they don't have nothing, just themselves, and it's just 15 of them, just, like, out of the blue, just pull up right now.
I mean, dude. Like,
but you only have like these are fast, short people.
Like, you're very fast. You know what they say.
All right, your door is sealed.
And
you can't get into your house. I gotta make this even.
I'm jumping the fence. Like I got a couple gates around.
Because
here.
if 6 clowns showed up, it would be some paranormal stuff right there. So your door would be sealed. So the door's sealed. 6 clowns are coming at us right now. They're hopping the fence. Like, we're not even paying attention to them. We're just sitting here doing the podcast. All of a sudden they snatched your girl. She's gone. We don't even know this. We're just going in on this clown epidemic.
Typical scary movie right
Typical
there.
scary movie.
The woman dies first.
Okay, she doesn't even die. She just gets taken. She's gone. She's out of the picture.
She dies first.
Okay. Clowns come in. There's 6 of them that take her. There's 10 more that come into us. All right. We have nothing but what we got now.
Dude.
We got 2 pens.
No, Jesse. Listen. We got 2 pens. We got 2 hoodies. We deal with hot shit all the time at work. We just pick up the fire pit, throw it at them.
All right. So that takes out 4 of them.
Okay. And then we got.
And there's 6 more.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiki torches.
All right.
And a bunch of pool accessories.
So there's 1 left. And this one is a shotgun little person. He's wielding a shotgun with 1 bullet.
What
He's
kind of
good
bullet?
aim.
It's
a good aim. It doesn't matter what kind of bullet it is. He's up close on us now. We're fighting this guy. He's wearing all leather.
I'll let you take.
You let me take the bullet. I'll take the bullet. You come around and break his neck, and we survive.
As long as you say, dude, sit down. Then what I? Ooh, whoa! See, it's trying to counter. What I'll do is I'll grab the fire pit.
Also, I go up in flames. I'm just sitting here, do it for the views.
And with your gunshot wound, I'll pick the fire pit back up.
All right.
And cauterize the wound.
Yeah, because it would be a single wound because it would be a close shot, buck right in the chest. I'm just laying there.
Well, I mean, in the chest, you'd probably die.
This sucks. I'm
dead. Say you got scared because like a real big guy was running at him. You got a little scared and hit the shoulder. Just cauterize.
Okay, he hits the shoulder.
You take a slug to the chest, you're probably dead.
Yeah. All right.
You're probably dead.
So he blows my shoulder out. My arm's gone.
I'll just cauterize.
Next podcast we do, I'm like this. Like I'm just like.
What's up, guys?
This is the next episode. This is episode 5. After the midget gets me.
You don't have enough time.
Like legitly, like tied.
Like nothing.
Like my side turban. This is my side turban. I could do a whole episode like this. Like I don't even know how I wrote this down because I'm not left-handed. Like I don't even know how I got this episode right now.
Dude, I mean, come on. It's 21st century.
I would just talk to my phone at that point. I would just record everything that we were going to talk about
On the
pre-recorded, and I would just sit here like this. And the phone would talk for me, and I would just sit here like...
You're sitting here. Yeah.
Right. All right, so we took care of the 15 clowns.
50 pounds.
15 clowns are
little
gone.
Dead.
They're done.
15 little clowns dead.
15 little clowns dead.
People think I'm weird for that phobia, though. I mean,
It's not a weird phobia.
it is.
I mean, it is, but like I had to even out the odds because like we couldn't give them any kind of weapons or superpowers, so we had to like
Yeah,
hit the fear. We had to hit the fear zone with the 15 clowns, like, and your fear
15
is
little clowns.
15 little clowns, exactly.
I mean, I'm not afraid of clowns, but 15 little clowns.
Yeah,
That's just creepy.
that's scary as hell though. Could you
Because
imagine literally, even if it was 15?
Little people have deep voices too. So
Yes.
it's even scary because they're like half my size and 3 times as deep of a voice as mine. It's like,
They're like twice the size
it's
of you,
like,
but half as tall.
what's up, guys? What's up? I'm a
He's
little
like just
guy.
got out of the gym. He's wearing a tank top. He's like, what's up, bro?
Dude, they are They are strong. They are so strong.
It's like the straw man. He's just spinning you around.
I'd
Like
be-
he just turns into a
I'd be
circus.
crying.
Like,
I'd cry. I'd be.
I
crying.
would.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
I would.
But I forgot about the beer bottles. Smash a couple beer bottles over the head.
Oh yeah, we could do that. We would finish the beer.
My garage is unlocked. Going
Garage is unlocked. Go in there.
Golf clubs. I got golf clubs.
Okay, we can do golf clubs. We got the grills.
I
We got the fire pit,
tiki fluid.
tiki fluid. So we
Oh.
got this.
Oh, dude, we could douse.
Dude, we could take on 2 full-size people, maybe 3,
I go
with
5.
the accessories we got.
I go 5.
We could take on 5 people.
Dude,
Like, I'm not talking little people. I'm talking 5 just
Dude,
normal dudes who are
all
walking
my-
down the street right
all my
now.
torches are full of liquid. We can make Molotovs.
All right. So we're gonna hold down like if it was a zombie apocalypse.
We hold down the fort here.
All right.
I mean, I ain't got too much guns or ammunition, but
We'd be able to hold it down for a little bit before we had to migrate, because we would stay connected on the internet.
I say we just go like get rid of the first wave, like round 1 of.
But would the first wave start here, or would the first wave start in Africa? Like how
How
like
we start in Africa?
because the Ebola started there, the Zika virus started there, the
we're not in Africa.
I know, but the zombie virus, people going to Africa from the United
So,
States coming back.
Here would be like wave 55, and we're not even
Well,
prepared.
remember when the Ebola virus came here? Like how long did that take? Like a week?
Not even.
Exactly. So the zombie outbreak would spread all through Mexico, all through Colombia, all through Africa, and we would be last to get hit. So Ohio would probably be
Well-
honestly the safest place,
Well,
not on the
South-
planet, but
South
for
of
the for
Mexico is right below us, so if it's
Yeah.
in Mexico, we got it. That'd be so bad.
if we got it in Mexico, we're screwed. Dude, forget the border. Like this is a zombie apocalypse. Like there's
Trump.
nothing that's gonna stop it.
Trump better build that wall in that incident. Like,
Yeah.
build that wall, keep the zombies out.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's what would happen if Hillary became president. Zombie apocalypse outbreak. Trump's sitting there like, should have built a wall.
Yeah, he'd come out with a freaking TV thing.
Right. He would still be doing commercials. He would still be endorsing himself because he would be a billionaire. If he
He's still-
survived the zombie, whoever survived the zombie apocalypse, money doesn't really matter.
Oh, dude, I'd survive. Full-fledged confidence, yeah. I'd survive.
Walking Dead style,
Dude, better.
better.
Yeah.
You would just hold up in your house.
Not my house.
You would move. You would migrate.
Oh, I'd
migrate up high,
migrate. Oh, yeah, high migrate.
or maybe low.
High.
Could you imagine going underwater though? Like you never see a zombie in the water. Like could you imagine having an underwater bunker to where it has all your amenities?
High. And then you got a oxygen filtration system through the
Yeah,
water.
you got an oxygen filtration system to the up ground, because with no human life, the world's just going to populate and it's going to be nothing but air. There's going to be nothing but shrubbage and air. So you have a filtration system up to the land to where somebody goes, because I'm imagining you're at the beach now and there's like a million zombies at the edge of the water because the zombies swim. And even if they could swim, they would just float to the bottom, and then there would be like zombies banging on your like igloo, like, and you like, but how would they move? They wouldn't be strong enough to move underwater because they're still human strength. A zombie doesn't get like superhuman strength; it just eats people. It just overtakes somebody by biting them. Instantly puts the virus in them.
It seems like they do get I mean, well.
Well, they're
okay.
Neanderthal strength.
Okay, let's
They're
go,
at their potential.
let's go
at
to
that point.
Resident Evil.
Yes,
Okay.
Resident Evil.
Okay, the virus, the T virus, does increase strength and mutation. Whenever
Okay.
they mutate, they get stronger, and as you see, as the movies go on, the mutants get stronger and stronger and stronger.
Yeah, because they
Crazy.
advance the virus more. And more.
Like the one dude where they're in the prison and the dude comes in swinging a sledgehammer and an axe or something like that. With
Like the Titan guy you're talking about. Because there was the Nemesis, and then there was the Titan, and then there was like a bunch of different variations of zombies.
I don't know. It was great.
Okay.
But needless to say, like that dude was something.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. Like if the zombie apocalypse broke out at that scale, it's over. There's no
Yeah.
surviving that
I mean,
because
we kind of drifted here.
we did drift from the clowns to
But, I
the
mean,
zombie apocalypse. But I
pretty
mean,
much-
it goes with the same saying, like the zombie apocalypse versus the clown apocalypse. Like you can classify it as anything because it's a psychopath apocalypse, basically. Like if the
Kinda.
clowns took over and like more and more people, like say millions of people started doing it, just because like say there was millions of psychopaths out there, and all of them decided to dress up as a clown because that's what's trending now, so that's what's gonna hide them behind the mask. Now they don't have to hide the fact that they're killing people because another million people are killing people.
Yeah.
So then it becomes an apocalypse. Then it becomes a clown apocalypse, basically, just like a zombie apocalypse. But
Yeah.
clowns are more manageable than zombies because if a clown bites you, you're not gonna turn into a clown. Like the clown.
What if you did?
Oh shit! Like a short clown.
Back
You
to the
just-
small people.
You just shrink down, like
Back to-
Ant-Man though. Like not the small people, Ant-Man.
Oh,
Like,
I'm
you
down
become
with
an
that.
Ant-Man clown.
I'm down with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ant-Man's my dude.
Yes.
He's the superhero I like.
Okay.
Good
See,
stuff.
I've not seen the movie. The new
Watch it.
movie. Okay.
Watch it.
I definitely
His
need
little
to see it.
his little shrink disc.
Yeah.
Amazing.
See, I've seen him in other movies. I think I've seen him in the Avengers. Is he in the Avengers? Captain America: Civil War.
I haven't watched none of those movies.
Okay, I think in Civil War, he goes to like 50 feet high, and then he goes to like a millimeter
Well, I don't know.
to take out somebody.
Yeah, getting some fire up in here now.
We are getting some fire up in here now. This is when the fire track hits. Like this is when you just start rapping.
I'm like, I can't rap.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I love it. I can't
I'm
either.
sorry.
I can't either. I can't rap either. I'm not even gonna try.
Although I could bring on a buddy that I know can drop some
Okay.
bars.
That would be awesome.
As people say, the cold 16.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. He said I'm white.
Yeah. So am
I probably sounded white saying that.
You did sound white saying that, but what does white sound like? I guess what we sound like, right?
Like I sound like?
Yeah. Like
Maybe
what we
what
both
you-
sound like.
Maybe you're a different type of white.
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm. You know, like I thought about that. Like different people evolve from different things. Like say evolution is real. Like say they finally prove evolution is real over God. Okay.
I can see you
And I evolved from like a lion.
No, I see Neanderthal.
Neanderthal. Like I'm just like.
I'm like, what? I would have to say
Like anything.
a great white.
A gray white shark.
Yeah.
Okay.
A picture.
Like a shark tank. Like
Like,
would you have like all the teeth of a megalodon?
no, I'm talking like the biggest one ever.
The biggest one ever known. So you would be the megalodon.
If that's what that.
Okay. Hashtag Shark Week.
Except for Sharknado.
No. Sharknado has like 5 movies now, or 4 movies now.
Dude, I think they have like the TV. Dude, it's stupid.
Did you see the Jersey Shore shark attack?
Is that like a Sharknado?
No, it's Jersey Shore crew fights a shark on the beach. It's got like Pauly D, and I think it's got maybe Snooki, and that's it. And they go out on a boat, and they have to fight a shark, and it's just called It's called Jersey Shore Shark Attack, yeah, something like that. Like it has the Jersey thing in it.
No, I've never seen it, man.
Okay, it was weird. It was a sci-fi movie. It was one of those cheesy. It was Sharknado, basically.
Sharknado with Snooki and Pauly D.
Sharknado with Snooki and Pauly D without the tornado, just the sharks.
Well,
And he's like, the whole time.
Jabs ahead.
The whole time he's just out there fist pumping.
I can see it. I can see her out there too,
Yeah,
getting punched in the mouth by a shark.
the shark's just up there like.
Oh man.
Speaking of sharks, tornadoes. How about hurricanes? Hurricane Matthew.
They were crazy.
Yes.
We got lucky. The United States got lucky.
Yes, very much.
Haiti did not.
No, unfortunately, Haiti did not. There's reported 900 deaths in Haiti. There's a reported 13 people killed in the U.S., so probably Florida.
Yeah, because right now, I know it's going up the coast, Georgia, Carolinas,
Yep.
Charleston, probably.
And what's today? Today's Saturday?
Yeah.
What's the date today? It's something. I don't know the date,
The
but we're obviously going to put this video up
The
after the hurricane passes. Maybe we'll have an update on what
Yeah,
happens after the video or something like
Definitely update more statistics.
that. Yeah, more.
news.
Well, I have a couple statistics actually. 1.9 million people and businesses were out of power.
Yeah, I know. I got a condo, Ormond Beach,
Okay.
Georgian Inn. That's the
Oh, wow.
condo. Dude, it's literally right 5 minute drive from our condo
Yeah.
to Daytona Beach.
Okay.
And I was watching news and everything from Daytona Beach, and dude, there's a huge Hilton down there, right on the beach.
Okay.
Dude, right by the pier, Joe's Crab Shack, and
So just a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
You know, bunch of, like the touristy
Yeah.
attraction part of Daytona.
Yeah. The more this is what we have. This is what you guys are coming
This is
for.
this is fun stuff. This
Yeah.
is where you want to be because you're right on the beach. You know, they have concerts like at the back of the
Oh, that's
Hilton.
awesome. See, I've never been up there.
Dude, the front part of it, like big emblems and signs and stuff like that. Dude, windows blown out.
Oh, wow.
Dude, it was a mess. Torn up trees, roofs ripped off, but still they were spared because after it hit Haiti and went through the Bahamas and everything, it went from a Category 5, which
Yeah.
hit Haiti.
Okay. So the
Down.
main force hit Haiti.
The main force hit Haiti and through the Bahamas, and as soon as it got past the Bahamas, before it hit the United States, because I never landed in Florida or anywhere like that.
Okay.
I don't know if it touched land yet or not. Or
I'm
if
not
it's
sure.
going
I
to.
didn't read anything about it touching land.
But pretty much between Haiti and the United States, it went from a Category 5 back down to a Category 2, I think, by the time it got to Florida.
I heard
then it's-
once it got to
it's-
South Carolina, it came down to a Category 1.
Yeah.
So Florida was probably a Category 2.
Yeah, so, but, oh man, and then like all the flooding, St. Augustine, I visited there numerous times going on vacation.
Oh, wow.
And just to see the places I was walking around completely submerged in water, because it's all right by, right by the ocean, and with a storm surge, with high tide, it came up, came in.
That's insane to think about. Like, we don't get stuff like that. Like, it's probably going to rain here in a couple days.
I think it was supposed to rain today. Thank God we had a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Got to get a lot
I
done
have
with
a
the
window open, and I'm like, I'm leaving. My cat was in the window, and she was like, don't close your shit. And I'm like, all right. But
It's
if it
gonna be
rains and
pretty
the
chilly.
TV catches on fire, like, and it just, the whole house goes up in flames. That's what I was thinking about on the way to work today, and I was like, shit. And then I got home and it didn't rain. and I'm like,
Okay.
awesome.
So it was one of these at work. I was
Yeah,
gonna
it was
say,
when I was leaving this
you're gonna
morning
go
at like
home.
6 in the morning.
You're gonna go home and you're gonna freeze your nuts off when you go to sleep naked.
No, I turned I closed the windows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say you might want to do that.
Yeah, I probably should. Because when I go to sleep naked, I will freeze my nuts off.
Yeah.
Eating bowls of cereal in the window, I gotta stop doing that.
Dude, it's okay. just don't wear a clown mask.
Don't
like-
wear a clown mask. Okay, sorry for the transition from the serious to the funny. Our thoughts and teddy bear pairs go out to Haiti and all them people out there. But we're gonna go into me eating naked bowl of cereal in front of the window. What were you talking about after that?
Let's just get back to the hurricanes.
Okay.
I think that might be just a little bit better of a topic.
A little bit better topic on the hurricane. I don't have much on the hurricane. I know there's threatening flash flooding in the Carolinas. They said up to 75 mile per hour sustained winds going through there.
Yeah, Category 1.
Yeah, and that's the maximum it can go. That doesn't mean there's steady 75 mile hour winds just destroying stuff. That means
But
there's a
it can-
possibility that everything's going to get destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine if a Category 5, 75 miles an hour. That's
Yeah.
Just imagine a car hitting you 75 miles an hour. Granted, it's a more dense of a mass than wind,
Yeah,
but
it's still going to blow through. At
Okay.
75 mile an hour winds, that car will get picked up probably. I can see that car getting
It's
picked
small
up and
enough one.
thrown to you.
A small enough one.
I mean, if you're standing, like, if we're standing here and it just happened, like, say we're walking out of the coffee shop, boom,
done.
we're done. Yeah, it might hit you and the coffee shop. Like, that's
Done.
gonna have a hole in the window.
I'm down.
Like, just a little pebble style hole in the window when the car hits it.
I wonder if I could claim that on their insurance.
You're calling it? It's Jake from State Farm.
Oh man, that reminded. Oh, my grandma would pop up. 5 callers ahead of us. Yes.
Yes.
I can see it happen.
5 callers ahead of us. Like a fatality, like, whoopsie. Your grandma just pops up in the corner like, 5 callers ahead of us. Whoopsie.
She be like, no, my grandma would be like, you're a dumbass. You shouldn't have been standing there.
Right? You sit in the hospital like this, all strapped up, all bandaged up.
Granny
Only thing
be
you can see is your eyes. You can't even talk, and your ears are out. You can hear everything she's saying to you. And she's like, "Fucking Jake from State Farm said there's 5 callers ahead of us."
I'd be like, fuck you. I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. Get out of my room.
Get out of my room. You
Yeah.
can't talk though. You can just sit there and listen. You
I,
just got hit by a car in the Starbucks.
dude,
You were coming out of Starbucks. That's why you got hit by a car, because you were coming out of Starbucks.
I'm just want to see what will reverse it. Let's say the bar.
Okay, so you're at the bar.
I'm not a
You're
Starbucks
across
guy.
the street from the Starbucks at the bar.
Okay, and a dumb young Starbucks chick.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Better set up for me.
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay.
I mean, all dumb a woman. That's my smokes. My woman is the Starbucks one.
Okay. So she's at Starbucks, and you're across the street at the bar. So while she's pounding down coffee, double espressos, triple espressos, you're pounding down shots, and you guys both come out at the same time. And this one car, it's hit by the 75-mile-an-hour wind.
And she watches me die.
Yes. She watches you die right there at the bar. Smashes into the thing. She's all hyped up off caffeine. Then she just floats away because that's where the water hits. Because as soon as the wind hits, flash flood hits.
She can swim good.
Okay, so she's swimming in there. It's like Titanic now. She's like, there's only enough room for one on the board.
I'll throw her out there.
Would you?
Yeah.
There was enough for 2. She lied.
I'll throw her out there.
Okay. Because there was enough for 2 in the Titanic. There was a Mythbusters that said with that size plank, if they would have switched the angle of them sitting on there, they would have both been able to fit. But it never said the weight of the plank would have held both of them steady. Because he couldn't get up there at first. It kept flipping over. So with her up there, say he tried to jump up there and it flipped her over, they just lost all that time and now they're both in the water dead.
Oh, screw it. Die together.
Yeah, you die together
I would have been like, here you go.
in the water floating on a raft.
Now I would have pulled her off and like, no, you die with me.
Right?
That would be me. We'll die together.
That would be a poetic death.
Dude, better than romance movie that.
Yeah, it would be. You guys died, you
Jimmy
froze to
Jen.
death. 100,000 years from now, they'll thaw you out.
Jimmy and Jen.
Jimmy and Jen. I like it.
I like it.
I like it. I like it a lot. It's a movie. It's a sad movie though. It's like 45 minutes long. It goes through. It's Jimmy and Jen, and the whole time you guys are in the river. It takes 45 minutes to freeze. So the whole time it shows the boat sink. It shows you guys go overboard and you're in the river and you're sitting there and you're both like floating in the river, cold as hell. It's like 20 degrees
See,
out
here's the
there.
difference. If it would have been me on that boat, I would have been on a lifeboat.
Okay.
It'd
So
been
you would have got a lifeboat.
I would have got a lifeboat. I've been killing people.
Okay. So it's a
Yeah.
single boat.
Like,
Just you two. No lifeboats.
okay, I'm
Just-
down. I would have got it. I would have killed someone. I'm not gonna lie. When
You
it-
would
it
have just took
comes
somebody
down-
out.
When
You
it
would
comes
just
down-
shot somebody with a flare.
For me, how it goes is whenever it comes to people I love or
Okay.
family, I will do whatever it takes to make sure they are safe and get what they need.
Good.
In any situation. I'm sorry for the people I hurt, I'm sorry for the families, all that stuff, but if it comes down to it,
It's survival of the fittest, man. Whoever gets to the boat first.
and I promise you, even
You
if
don't
you're,
know
even
any of
if
those
you're
people on that boat.
Even if you're on that boat, I'm throwing her over the railing and I'm dive bombing that boat.
All right, nobody knew anybody on that boat.
Yeah.
A couple people knew a couple people, but it was the rich and the famous that got off.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And like, how did it hit an
because you
iceberg
got-
in the first place?
Because okay, listen. Because you got money means you're better than me.
Right.
Means you get to have your life saved and I don't because
Right.
you got money in the bank.
Because you bought that raft.
Guess what? Guess what? You might have bought that raft, but you just bought your death too.
Okay. So he shot. He shot right there. He
Don't.
shot with a Smith & Wesson 344. Right through between the eyes.
No
Very
hesitation.
gory death. You sit there and watch him for a second when the boat's going down. Very poetic. You throw him in the water. You get on the raft, like real slow.
No time to the
You
boat.
float away. You're like, fuck. I forgot everybody else.
Yeah, as long as I have people with me, I will.
Good.
Yeah, it's on.
Would it be a rowboat though?
Whatever boat it was, I'm good.
Could it have an engine on it? I don't think it could have an engine if it was like a raft. Like on a
mean,
boat. It would have to be a
yeah,
huge
they-
boat for it to have a raft
You
engine.
know, it had to be a nice sized raft because I know Coast Guard has rafts that bought me back then. But I mean, it all depends on what time period you want me to do this in because I'm living
Alright.
in the wrong time period. Then.
Alright, so you're in the time period.
Alright, we got
Of-
crazy off subjects. Okay,
We did get crazy off subject.
But needless to say, I'll do whatever it takes for the people I love.
Alright.
Hurricanes, the Titanic.
Hurricanes to Titanic. It all fits together because if a hurricane hit in Ohio, like they said the extreme for Ohio would be it dried out. Like that's what global warming full effect
I
say.
don't think that'll happen here.
You don't think Ohio would dry out crop wise, rain wise,
Don't
water
think so.
water completely?
Don't think so. We got the Great Lakes above us. All that stuff's gonna feed into our
But
soil.
when that start drying up, like if others say like New York froze over, San Francisco had floods and it was like hurricanes, we would be in the middle of all of that. Wouldn't that suck out our resources? Wouldn't that suck out everything we have? Because it would be like a polar shift. Like could you like that's what they're saying is actually happening. Like that's not gonna happen in our lifetime. Like global warming is something that's going on right now because we're causing it.
Look at our summer that we had this year.
Yeah.
We got
It's
hot, humid, tropical weather.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's happening.
It was
you
very
know?
rainforest.
It's scientifically proven that it's actually happening.
Yes,
You
it
know.
is. It is something that's happening, but it's actually a global cool down. Because the way global warming works,
Earth's healing itself.
Yeah.
You know.
like if all the volcanoes, say the volcano erupted in Jellystone, or
We'd be-
Yellowstone,
we'd
or
be
whatever
dead.
it was.
We'd be dead.
Oh yeah, we'd be dead. But that volcano would be the first.
And
Then there would be
another-
12 more volcanoes on the coast of Japan. And then there would be the mega volcano that comes from the ocean.
The Ring of Fire.
And it would just, it would be the Ring of Fire, and that would, the mega volcano would be the one that created the next extinction.
Yeah, I mean Yellowstone alone could wipe out most of America.
Oh yeah, we'd be dead for sure. The rest of the planet would be alive for a little while longer.
Like completely.
But they would die, and what would happen is why it's a global cool down is because above the volcano is cold, so it would create a nuclear winter because above the volcano is nuclear.
And then it block all the rays. With
Yep,
the,
and it
with
would be
the-
nuclear snow. Basically, like it would cause like it wouldn't be like nuclear bomb radiation stuff, but it would be just as bad because
Similar.
smoke, everything else. Like
all of it. Yeah. The
then you're just
ash,
gonna fry.
acid rains, all that stuff coming from the sulfuric acid that's in the volcano smoke and all that stuff like that.
Yeah, you just
It-
become a statue.
It'd be bad. I mean, if you're close enough, you're gonna become a statue. There's actually a movie that predicted Yellowstone erupting, and that erupted.
Well, it's in its time period. It's in its.
But
They,
still,
they said it's 30,000 years overdue, but it's actually in between like a 150,000 year cycle. They're like, well, it could erupt from 0 to 150,000 years from where it started, the last time it erupted, to 150,000 years
But
from
how
then.
is how do they know? It's like
Because the only way they know, it's not, they don't know like visually, like they've never seen anything, but the way they go off of it is just science, like the way the tectonic plates are. But going off of that,
So-
they don't know scientific specifics because they just recently found that tectonic plates are actually smaller than they thought originally. They thought tectonic plates were like huge rocks. They're actually smaller, like almost like gills on a fish. So the whole planet is constantly moving and shifting. So in 900 years, China's predicted to break off and get under an iceberg. Yellowstone's predicted to erupt anytime now to 150,000 years from now or 30,000 years from now, whatever it is. Stuff like this isn't something we're going to see. We're going to see the first man on Mars.
I mean, we could see it though.
We could. It could happen. And natural disasters happen anytime.
Yeah,
I mean, look at all the unpredictable hurricanes. That goes back to
Unpredictable
Hurricane Matthew. That
hurricanes.
wasn't... They didn't say, like, 3 years ago there's going to be a hurricane coming through. Like
Yeah.
10 years ago, they didn't say there's going to be all these
Katrina.
hurricanes hitting everywhere.
Hurricane Katrina.
Hurricane Katrina.
Ivan.
None of that stuff was predicted. I mean, it was predicted weeks in advance.
Because whenever it formed, but
Yeah.
And then like with Matthew, dude, I heard it's supposed to go around. I guess there's another hurricane that's out in the water.
Okay.
You know, coming across the Atlantic and everything like that. What if those two collided and came back and hit Florida again?
It'd be
3
devastated.
Weeks, 3 weeks after Matthew hit.
It would be
With all the
devastated.
flooding, you know, because, like I said, Florida, from what I've seen, got spared compared to like how Haiti got hit. Just
See, I
imagine
didn't see Haiti. I seen Florida. There was CNN was going through on a boat, and they were riding through, and the water level was probably up to your door right here, across the entire state, like wherever they were at the point.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, dude. And they've seen people like there was a bread and breakfast there. I think they said they could hold 30 people, and there was people standing on the porch, and they just said we'll just keep moving up ground until we have to get on the roof.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive.
But if that hurricane hits again, like after, because the flooding's not going to be out of there by the time it hits again, and if it is, and then it refloods, like everybody starts moving back in, evacuation's over.
Gotta evacuate all the people again.
Yeah, or would they not bring them back?
Because I know in Florida, all of the water source, like all the bottled water and stuff that you could buy, was completely depleted.
Okay,
You know, in certain parts of Florida, it was completely depleted.
so it was just taken.
All
of it was just bought up.
bought up and gone.
That's crazy. So it's first come, first serve at that point.
Like,
Does that start riots? Like, do people just start running into stores, grabbing whatever they can? Like, obviously it's not an anarchy, so nobody's grabbing TVs and shit. It's not the purge, but it's
maybe.
maybe. I mean, that's the
If
perfect
it-
time to take a
if
TV,
it-
and then you're gonna survive. Like, could you imagine running out the store with a TV, and then like you're just riding the wave, man, just riding the wave, like you're just riding on.
Got me in my 60-inch 4K TV.
My 60-inch 4K smart TV.
I mean, it'd be cool, but I wouldn't partake in it.
No, what I would do is
That's
I would
against-
go advanced to where, because if they're calling a hurricane and we lived in a hurricane season, like a hurricane city or state,
I'm bored.
I'm gonna board up the house. I'm gonna buy the supplies we need. I'm gonna have an underground pod.
And I'm gonna ride it out.
Yeah.
Maybe not underground, but I'm 45 something, so you can
Yeah.
understand it.
Yeah, something like that.
Because you go
Did you-
underground and it gets flooded, and then like you go to open
True,
your
like it
hatch
just
thing
breaks up, and it's like, and it's like Red October with Sean Connery, and it's like, what are you doing down here, Jimmy?
Oh man.
And you're just in a submarine all of a sudden, in the basement, like you're just in a submarine all of a sudden in your pod, because that's basically what the pod would become. Like once it got flooded, your pod would be a submarine flooded to
No,
your death.
it'd be a submerged tomb
Yeah,
of death.
it would be, and the water would probably stay in there forever. Like I mean, until it depleted out, because it would eventually run out into the ground. But it would be in there for a while. Like it'd be in there long enough for when they found you, they'd probably open the door and the water would be coming out.
That
You'd just
sucks.
be floating.
That sucks.
You survived the whole time though.
That sucks.
You're a boss. Just take it. You need it. You rip the hatch open. You're like, and you swim out to the upper world. Because at that point, it's all flooded, and you just come up. Just come out. You just take a deep breath, and you're like, got this. Crack a monster. You just ride the wave. You just ride the wave home. Like that's exactly how that would end.
Oh, I don't even know how to take you serious right now. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to take me serious when we're on a serious topic.
Some stuff.
Some stuff it is. I get a little bit off subject. I get a little bit off topic. I mean, we were talking about
You
a
gotta
serious
create-
subject with.
No, you just gotta create a mind, and that's okay.
Yeah, I guess that's good.
It's okay to have a different thoughts and outlooks and everything like that.
Yeah, and I mean we do respect the people that died. Just put that out there. I know we're goofing around about it, but
Yeah, I mean, I feel fun.
yeah, I do too. I mean,
Condolences
there's
to the
obviously
families.
nothing we can do about it, but if there's donation things out there, donate to them. You know what I'm saying? Guys, just fucking.
$5
Whatever.
can go a long way.
Yeah, exactly. So whatever can help.
You know, I mean, I know if I had the money.
Oh, so would I.
Yeah.
100%.
I know.
But see, I
people
wouldn't
that live
donate
down
to.
there.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
donate to a charity. I would donate to something I knew that was going to get to them. Like
like a fun.
Like I would probably buy stuff. I'd probably buy supplies and have it flown out there.
Yeah, like
Because if I had enough money to donate to a charity, I had enough money to get a jet and have somebody take supplies out to Haiti or whatever.
I mean, even at that, even donating $5-10 to a charity still.
Well, yeah, something small like that. Like if we're talking like now, I'm talking like you're rich, like you're somebody that has the means to be able to do it.
Donald Trump.
Yeah, somebody like that.
Some money.
Like they donate all that kind of money and they take them out to supplies
Hillary
and stuff.
Clinton could donate some money.
Yeah, that would be a great campaign things right now, and that's what's gonna happen with the campaign.
You know, and
they're gonna donate, and they're gonna be like, look what I did, and they're gonna have all their voters donate, and then everything's gonna be cool. Hillary might fly down there and take care of all the people. Obama's gonna be down there after everything's all cleared out.
Obviously, all of them are gonna go down there.
There's gonna be rescue teams and stuff that go down.
Oh, they're already down there.
Are they already down there already?
Yeah, like I know right around Daytona, you know, the flooding.
So places is not as bad, yeah.
You know, but still with the hurricane trauma and everything like that, it's definitely, you know, it was definitely a good thing. A lot of damage was spared, probably a lot of lives for that matter was probably spared. You know, for the people that decided to stay and ride it out, like. Definitely got lucky with it.
Yeah, they definitely did. I mean, it's rough to ride something like that out because you're just sitting.
Me, I would want to though because I've always loved storms.
Okay.
You know.
So you would be the person that would keep going up ground until you got to the point where you had to get on your boat.
Yeah, like I would start out, you know, how it should be done, and then if the flooding came in, I would, you know, go up and go up.
Okay.
You know.
So you couldn't go any higher.
Yeah.
So you just get higher and higher until you couldn't go any higher.
Go no higher.
Is there a short person clown?
No.
What?
But there is an animal right outside my fence.
Is there? Is it a bear?
No.
This is like real campfire stories now?
No, I have smelled skunks the last few nights though.
Ah, dude, that'd be fucking insane. Like, could you imagine smell-o-vision on YouTube, the skunk sprays? Because if it's over your fence, unless it jumped over here and sprayed us, we're good.
Well, I don't think it's gonna jump over here, but
yeah, it's still gonna spray, but we're not gonna get sprayed ourselves. But it's gonna reek. Smell-o-vision on YouTube, 2017. Hashtag smell-o-vision.
It was like, oh man, we smoking some dank. Nah, we got sprayed by a motherfucking skunk.
Right, dude. I seen when I did hashtag do it for the views when I promoted our last video, and there's people that are using hashtag do it for the views already. So we got set into a list of people. I have a bunch of YouTube links in there, so we might actually get seen by somebody in there.
I wonder who took our hashtag. Even though someone probably used it before us.
Yeah, probably, because it's do it for the views. Please check out my video. Do it for the views. My 12-year-old brother did a video. Please check him out. Like, it's people promoting people. Do it for the views. So, bro, did I ever tell you about that dream I had where I got abducted?
Do I want to know about it?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Alright, it's actually a good idea for a movie, too. Alright? Now, I'm driving to Mexico, okay? And I say Mexico because in the dream where I was driving, it seemed like a desertish area, so it could only be Mexico or Vegas, the way the setting was. And so I'm driving, and I go through this small town, okay? And I drive through this small town, and this flag falls on my car. Like, just a random flag. It doesn't have to have any symbolism or anything to it. And it falls on my car. And I'm like, what the fuck? And, like, I stop because it obviously blocks the windshield. And I get out and grab the flag. Look around. There's no one there. All right? I mean, people doing their thing. Like, there's a little shop set up. Whatever it be in a small town. No one's seen the flag drop in my car, okay? So I throw it in the back seat. With my luggage or whatever, and I'm driving and I get to my dude's house, and I unpack it and shit, and it's in my luggage, like because I put it in there, stuffed it in there, whatever, to see what it is later, and I'm looking at it, and I don't know what the fuck's going on with it, but all of a sudden I wake up, and I'm in a basement now, like I'm just in a caged up basement. I'm like, alright, what the fuck's going on here? And somehow I get out of my cage, and I gotta go through a maze now because my one friend comes. And he busts through the door, and like he's in there helping me now. All of a sudden, he's like,
"My booty is mine."
So is mine. But we're running, and we're running through this maze. We hit this maze. So we hit this this maze of ventilations, and we're going through the walls and shit. And we finally get out of the house, okay? And we run up on this van. My dude gets in the driver's seat, but then I see in the back door that there's a goon in there, and I'm trying to bang on the door to tell him to get out. And all of a sudden, the daughter of the people that had me captive runs up on me with a knife to stab me, and I take the knife and stab her. Okay, and now she's wounded, so I'm like, fuck, dude, we can't leave her here. We gotta take her to the hospital. So I take her to the hospital. I don't see any of that. I just know I felt bad for her, so I took her to the hospital. And all of a sudden, it skips to me and him driving away, and there's another car driving into the city, and a flag falls on it. And I'm like, because I didn't see, like, the whole beginning of the flag falling on the car wasn't in the dream. I added that for, like, dramatic effect. So when I seen it at the end, there was an instant thought in my head that that's how I got captured. That's how, because the actual dream started right from when I was in the cage, and then my dude showed up, and then we ran through the mazes and stuff, and then we stabbed the girl. I felt the remorse. I knew I was got to save her, and then it skipped to me and him like walking or something, and a flag fell in a car, and I was like, "That's it." And I was like, "Should we tell him?" And he's like, "No," and we just kept going.
Fucked up.
Yeah, dude. Like, that would be the ending of the movie.
That's like
They're walking, they see the flag hit, they don't see who drops it. They just see the flag hit the car.
That's some deja vu.
Yeah.
Deja vu.
Deja vu shit right there, man.
Hell yeah, my ass is cold, bro.
Your ass is cold.
My ass is cold, bro.
Does your ass shrink like your penis does when you're cold?
Fucking right, dude. It's like a fucking little rock right now.
It's like this big.
Dude, my whole like...
That's Illuminati. Oh, shit. That's Illuminati confirmed. It's Illuminati confirmed, for sure. But, could you imagine being a part of the Illuminati? Like, legitly, like, I feel like the Illuminati is just a publicity stunt now by rappers and hip-hop artists and, like, the music industry and media in general.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the Illuminati may exist for a small group of people, but they use it in everything because it catches someone's eye. Like, if I sat there like this, or if I did something weird with sixes or something, I'm instantly Illuminati.
See, I don't think the Illuminati is what it was when it was created.
No, it wasn't. It's not the skull and
Now,
crossbones.
Yeah, it's not the Masons.
It's not the Masons.
You know, it's not the Knights protecting
No.
the Holy Grail. It's not that. It's not what it was when it was like actually the Illuminati.
Yeah.
Now, it's been so twisted and torn and ripped so many different ways. It's just completely, made up now.
Yeah, it is.
My mind.
It's inflated.
Yeah.
It's inflated to a media eye catcher.
Yes.
Like if I put a thumbnail on this video and it had a Illuminati confirmed and it had me doing this and the thumbnail was me doing this and you were sitting there like this and like we put Illuminati confirmed and we had a pyramid, people would click on that just to see what the hell was going on. Like even if we had no words, we were just doing conspiracy stuff on the thumbnail, people would click on it and see what we were talking about.
No,
And that's basically what the media does. They're like, look at that horns on that bull, and look at him doing the eye thing, and look at the triangle, like Drake's owl. Drake's owl is Illuminati now. Like everything that somebody tries to trend now is automatically Illuminati because that's what's trending.
Illuminati.
Like Kanye West. Kanye West came out with his own clothing line.
Fuck.
Yeah, Kanye was. Did you hear about $53 million in debt? So you stage your wife getting robbed. Yeah, it was a meme. It was like, you're $53 million in debt, so what do? You film your girlfriend getting robbed. Or you stage your girlfriend getting robbed.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm. Insurance money, man. We live in America, like... America! You can fraud out anything. Like, if I came over your house and fell on a knife and sued you for endangerment, I would win. If I had a good enough lawyer, I'd be able to win.
Hands down.
No matter what I was doing. No matter if I was trespassing, if I was a guest, if I came over uninvited, if I came over invited, no matter what I was doing, if I had a good enough lawyer to be able to tell my story, and I told my story convincing enough, and we went to jury trial,
It'd be on.
it would be on.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd fight. We'd fight for a long time. That could be years fighting.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be the fucking OJ trial all over again. But
Maybe
they did
not.
have a case of a guy falling on a knife and sued and won. I think he got a settlement or something because he got injured, almost died.
Oh, jeez.
Maybe got
Alright.
AIDS from the knife.
I'm getting fucking cold.
All right. He's getting fucking cold.
Cold.
This is Millennial Podcast. Peace.